Bennett's wallabies are the biggest of the wallabies we have in New Zealand. Big male can weigh up to about 25 kilograms. They come from Tasmania. They were introduced into a farm close to Waimate in the late 1800s, primarily for sport. And just over the past 150 years, they've just expanded and grown in numbers.
We've probably been the problem is why the wallabies got away for a start, because we voted out the wallaby board and everything. We were going to do all our own work and that, etc. But no one did, and the animals just got away on us.
They are becoming a problem here. Yeah, as you can see, it's not the easiest country to farm in. All the blades of grass that we've got need to go towards sheep.
You can tell where they've been feeding because the grass is just flattened. They fell up the grass and that, make holes in fences.
They don't have a whakapapa here. What they do have here is the ability to destroy this entire land and the whakapapa that was here before it. That is not right, and we have to do something about it.
In this sort of country, we've got literally thousands of hectares of potential wallaby habitat. If they got established in that area, it would be extremely hard and extremely expensive to do anything about it.
If they increase in numbers sufficiently, they have significant impacts on the understory of those remnant forest patches.
They will graze all the native species, vegetation species, as well as the regenerating species, and they will carry on, keep eating and keep moving to the next site. So stopping that wave of destruction is the objective.
Collectively, we've made some great progress. All of the stakeholders involved in that program, MPI, the regional councils, Forest and Bird, our treaty partners, Department of Conservation, LINZ, but most importantly, the farmers that are on the land where we're working for this wallaby program.
Having a collaborative approach created a moving front to tackle this war on wallabies.
Canterbury's designated containment area is 900,000 hectares in extent, running up the Raki Tata River in the north, over the Tootham Range and down Lake Takapo into the Waitaki River system towards the coast. This was established in 1996. Our primary goal is to restrict wallabies to this area where they were prior to 20 years ago. We've divided the area surrounding the containment area into 6 management units. The main focus area is shown by purple shading. This is based on all wallaby reports and sightings to date. The yellow shading inside the containment buffer is where we have worked intensively to stop continued wallaby spread.
We need to work from the outside in to stop that expansion before we tackle the bigger problem on the inside.
Bennett's wallaby, contrary to what a lot of people think, are not great at jumping height. Part of the containment line relies on an old rabbit fence that runs from Lake Takapo downstream to Lake Benmore. Under the program, we're replacing that with a Waratah wallaby exclusion fence.
This is the fence that's going to stop them. We've always had rabbit issues, and so we need a fence that deals with rabbits and wallabies, and this should hopefully do it. I'm pretty sure they'll be doing well to jump over it.
Wallabies have opportunistically used the Mackenzie Basin river systems as corridors, leading further to the west and north. The 51-kilometre wallaby exclusion fence will stop that, so we continue to search, locate and eliminate wallaby outside of this.
Using the integrated pest management strategy is the best way we can probably tackle this, using tools such as the latest thermal drone technology, helicopters, on the ground thermals, as well as hunters, not just going out hunting for a wallaby, but hunting down the last wallaby.
DNA is being used in our science now where 10 years ago it wasn't. It allows us to look at how far populations might be spreading because you can look at relatedness, and that informs what a buffer might be. That information, although it seems a wee bit esoteric, can inform management options.
Over the past few years, I've noticed people's awareness of the wallaby, especially the "Have you seen a wallaby" sign, and also talking to landowners. There's a different move on this now. Everybody seems to be on the same page.
With the signs up now has definitely helped the program a lot, with people actually seeing wallabies and reporting them. We can then hopefully get through there and try and find them before they actually move out of that area again.
Shown in the graph, annual wallaby reports in blue bars and wallaby destroyed in adjacent red bars, this clearly shows the build-up of increased wallaby being reported and destroyed. However, from 2021, the impact of the national program is evident with 3 consecutive annual reductions, alongside increased control effort. We are making steady progress, however we all need to keep the momentum going as there is much more to do. Eliminating wallaby, preventing wider loss of biodiversity values and the impact of farming.
If you had a good winter, there's still a bit of feed about and the sheep are getting home all right, just purely because the wallabies aren't competing with them anymore.
Oh yeah, no, it's made a big difference on the South Waitaki, yeah. Now, over there, we could go weeks without getting them, finding sign and that, so hopefully we are getting on top of them.
These are biological systems, and as soon as you stop managing them or controlling them, they just breed up again. So there's got to be an ongoing commitment for ongoing management.
So if we don't have that continued baseline funding from the central government, wallaby would quickly return back to outside the containment area and keep continuing to spread.
Every landholder really needs to do their bit as well. If everyone does it, they've got nowhere to go.